After a long trip, Jacob comes in the country where his mother came from. He finds a place with a well. There are 3 flocks with their shepherds waiting to give their sheep water. Jacob asks the shepherds, "Where are you coming from?" They answer, "We are from Haran." Then Jacob says, "Hey, but do you know my uncle Laban?" And they say, "Yes, we know him. Look, there his daughter Rachel is coming as well." While they are speaking, Rachel comes nearer. When Jacob sees her, he goes to the well and he takes the stone off. He helps to give all the sheep of Rachel water. How nice to help other people. Then he kisses her and cries and says, "I'm Jacob, I'm your nephew." Rachel is shocked and she runs home to tell her father that her nephew is at the well. As soon as Laban hears the news, he comes quickly to the well and says to Jacob, "Come, you are my family, you can stay with me." It is so nice to be good for your visitors. Jacob stays for a full month with his uncle. After that month, Laban says, "Jacob, you are family. That doesn't mean you need to work for nothing. What kind of wages can I give to you?" Now, this uncle had 2 young daughters, Leah and Rachel. And Jacob loves Rachel. He says, "I will work 7 years for you. Can you give me your daughter Rachel so that I can marry her?" Laban agrees and says, "It's better that she marries you than that I give her to a stranger." From that moment on, Jacob works with a lot of joy because he knows, "I'm getting Rachel as a wife." After 7 years, it's time for a party. Uncle Laban invites all the men of the village and then they have a big meal. At the end of the day, he takes his daughter and brings her to Jacob. Do you see the bride? Totally covered in a veil. Jacob takes full of joy his bride in his tent. Now they are married. But the next morning, when they wake up, he is shocked. He thought he married Rachel, but now he sees it's Leah. Jacob goes to Uncle Laban and says, "What have you done? Why did you deceive me? I worked for Rachel. Why did you give me Leah?" Do you remember how Jacob deceived his own father? Now he gets the same problem himself. But Uncle Laban says, "Don't worry, let's just celebrate this whole week. Then I will give you Rachel as well, and you work another 7 years for me." Jacob agrees, and after 7 days he gets a new bride, Rachel. Do you think this will make the Lord happy when you have 2 wives? Do you think the wives will be happy? There was a lot of jealousy in the tents from Jacob's family. Leah got children, 4 little boys. Rachel has still no child. The Bible is very honest in showing us also the sins of people, so that we will be warned and don't do the same things. And whenever we have sinned, we need to go to Jesus and ask forgiveness.